Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, shit of all ages, I bring to you the Elimination Chamber 2013 prediction slash preview of the match card. What's going to happen, and we're going to give you a reason to buy it or not buy it. I'm ordering the pay-per-view, this guy's ordering the pay-per-view, and we're going to give our thoughts. And this is Mr. Christmas06, Anything Goes Show. They are awesome. 200 and something subscribers and counting, so make sure to stop by their channel. And also, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for me, but I'm not going to tell you what to do because that's kind of terrible among America. Anyway, alongside with Mr. Charisma06, the jelly
the pick
slash jelly roll.
Wow.
Anyway. So, here we go. For the pre-show tonight, we have the Funkasaurus Brodus Clay alongside of the Samurai Warrior Tensai.
I don't know.
Versus Team Rhodes Scholars of Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow. Now, your thoughts.
Okay, first, before he explodes, let me just give you something here. Terry Reed, like the WrestleMania 2017 song said, it's written in the stars. Repackage Tensai as Albert. It's not hard. He was Albert and he was dancing right next to her and it worked. And it got over with the crowd. Secondly, it's going to be a squash match, and the only reason Team Rhodes Scholars is in this match is to get squashed by this newfound tag team, Tensai Brodus Clay. You're burying young talent, especially a good guy like Damian Sandow. You're burying Cody Rhodes for no reason, just to get these two jokers over. Oh my god! What the heck? Where did this come from? Shocker. I thought Rhodes Scholars broke up. And then you got this stupid Funkasaurus and this Godzilla piece of crap. Okay, alright, relax. It's such a stupid...
I mean, I think we can all agree that it's going to be a squash match. I mean, Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow, they've been built up pretty good. I mean, Cody Rhodes has been built up, he beat Randy Orton like two times last year in 2 times 2 years ago in 2011 at Vengeance and Survivor Series. Not only that, and now they teamed up with Damian Sandow, which I thought would be great. But Damian Sandow keeps getting buried countless times, and I'm sick and tired of it.
Just like Dolph Ziggler. And the problem I have with Rhodes Scholars is they never won the tag belts. They never solidified themselves as a credible tag team. That's the one problem I have with them. What happens? They break up, and now they're just starting off again, and they're going to get squashed.
My thoughts on the winner of this match, obviously it's going to be Tensai Brodus Clay, because WWE feels that that's what everyone wants, is Tensai Brodus Clay. Team Cobra 2.0.
Why are we spending so much damn time on this match?
I know, that's what I'm saying. Although, before I get into anything else, when Team Hell No breaks up, who's going to be the tag team champs? Tensai and Brodus Clay. Hashtag don't do it, WWE. Anyway, along to the first match, which should be the first match, but if it's not, I will be surprised. The United States Championship match, Antonio Cesaro, the champion, versus Mr. The Awesome One, The Miz, is a terrible babyface in my opinion. I don't like The Miz as a babyface. He's getting squashed on Miz TV, won by Brock Lesnar, which makes sense. I mean, I looked at my face of like some doubts. I was like, did you literally just push Brock Lesnar, that guy? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but the thing is, Miz and Antonio Cesaro, they have a pretty good history of a feud. I mean, Cesaro, he won clean at the Royal Rumble, which should have been on the card. I mean, it was only an 8-minute match. I mean, they could have had some time for it. When they were stalling with The Rock and Punk.
Yep.
So, I think the fact of the matter is, this match should be good. Cesaro should drop the title to The Miz, definitely. Give The Miz the title, a mid-card championship. I'm not going to say he's going to bring prestige back to it, but just give The Miz something to do besides letting him do hosting on Miz TV for too many freaking times. And also, Cesaro needs to go on to the main event. And I know he's early in his career, but he needs to turn into some Swiss, guy that beats up people countless times that he's not going to take no for an answer. Your thoughts?
Yeah, this match should be good. Gets pay-per-view time, it's going to be a pay-per-view quality match. Last match, I thought they had, it was aggressive, it was good, it kept my interest, it was a 3-star match, and that was on the pre-show. So if you give this time on the pay-per-view, Cesaro should go over here. I mean, I don't think you want to take the title off him before WrestleMania, maybe after WrestleMania, give him a WrestleMania win, and or just kind of bring back the European Championship. That's another thought, but I see Antonio Cesaro winning this match. I hope he wins the match. It should be another great match between these two guys. And then maybe you could have a big match with Antonio Cesaro at WrestleMania.
What I'm going to say about this match is I actually don't feel like this will be the first match on the card. I feel like it might be the second because I feel that WWE and all their stupidity will put the Elimination Chamber first.
Yep.
They'll throw it first. They'll throw
Yep.
the World Championship second. Miz and Cesaro second to last. They'll throw Bo Dallas and Wade Barrett. And then, even though that's not even a scheduled match, and then they'll have Rock and Punk. But as for this match, it should be good. I do like The Miz, not really as a face as much as I like him as a heel. But it's a good position to put him against Cesaro and have him feud for a mid-card belt.
Of course. And now, as you were saying, on to the World Heavyweight Championship elimination match. Now, before I can get any thoughts, we have Mark Henry, who I love. I love Mark Henry. He had a great title run. You know, he's really...
Yes.
I'm glad he's back.
Yes.
I mean, he missed all of 2011. Almost all of 2011. 2012, my bad. My bad. Anyway, so and then he comes back and he destroys Daniel Bryan, Rey Mysterio, and Sin Cara. Now, in your thoughts, before we get on to the match, do you think it was a good idea to take Rey Mysterio out of the Elimination Chamber?
Yes, because I think they're setting up for a Rey Mysterio versus Sin Cara match at WrestleMania 29, just to basically sell more merchandise, because that's the main goal of WWE right now. But Mark Henry, to me, had the best title run in 2011. A lengthy title run, really solidified himself in 2011, and then now he's back, and it's a refreshing to see Mark Henry. I was happy we didn't see him all of 2012 because I would have frankly got bored of his character. It's a fresh start, and I'm glad he's in the chamber.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Mark Henry in the chamber match itself. I'm also love Chris Jericho. I also
Who doesn't love Chris Jericho? If you don't love Chris Jericho, just look at my picture. It's Chris Jericho. What's his finisher? The Code Breaker. So what do you think my name is? I'm a Chris Jericho mark. So it would make sense to see Chris Jericho versus Dolph Ziggler for the world title WrestleMania. Yes. But you know, I don't think it's the right decision. I really don't think so. I think Chris Jericho should feud with Randy Orton as a heel, like Randy Orton as a heel, and then Jericho as a face. Say Jericho eliminates Randy Orton at the end of the match, and then Mark Henry or somebody besides Jack Swagger or somebody that would. And so let's go ahead and you know, that's my thoughts. That's my 2 cents. So anyway, here we go. It's Jack Swagger, who I don't care about, versus Team Hell No, which would be Kane and Daniel Bryan, versus Mark Henry, versus Randy Orton, versus the highlight of the night, Chris Jericho. Your thoughts?
Since when is Daniel Bryan there?
Daniel Bryan's not in there. It's Kane, Jericho, Orton, Swagger, Henry, and who else?
Daniel Bryan is in there. Daniel Bryan is in there.
He is?
Yes.
Wow.
He's in there.
That'll set up a Daniel Bryan versus and possibly a Team Hell No split in the chamber. I could definitely see that happening.
Yeah, because it kind of set the fire. It was like it sparked at the Royal Rumble. You know, I kind of saw that coming, and then you had Daniel Bryan distracting Sheamus, and then Sheamus, you know, won with the bro kick, and you know what I'm saying. So that kind of sets it up. I mean, that would be a good promo. I think that it would be a good match. I mean, from SummerSlam 2012 to WrestleMania 29, I mean, I think that's a good build-up. I think that it can end very well, but then you got to think, how's the WWE Tag Team division going to be, you know, after this, you know, splits up?
I mean, the tag team division is crap other than Team Hell No, which they're also not very interesting at the moment.
Not at all. I mean, they were really, they had my attention, you know, at around Night of Champions,
When
So,
Dr. Shelby was there, that's when my attention was at its highest with Team Hell No.
of course,
When Rhodes Scholars was feuding with him, when Ray and Sin Cara had a tag team, you had
primetime
primetime
players,
players
yeah.
with AW were getting a little bit of
Primo
push.
and Epico when they weren't buried as jobbers, you know?
What I'm going to say about this match.
Should be good.
Team Hell No already taken out of the equation. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho, Dolph Ziggler will come in the chamber and ruin it for Chris Jericho. He's taken out of the equation.
Yep.
Randy Orton. You really want to go with the face versus face? He's out of the equation.
And nobody wants to see Randy Orton versus The Big Show, by the way.
So that leaves you with Mark Henry and Zeb Coulter with Jack Swagger.
And also, if you didn't see on Main Event, Jericho and Del Rio had a little stare off saying that Jericho would be the champion, but they're just teasing it. I mean, I wouldn't want to see. I mean, Jericho, you know, he's coming back for only one reason. That's to put a talent over at WrestleMania. I mean,
like he did with CM Punk at 28.
Yes, I mean that's the only reason why he's coming back. You know, I don't see him coming back for like 3-year stint. I see him coming back for maybe like 8 months and then leaving, you know? I mean, I'd love to see Jericho as long as possible, you know, but I don't like Jericho's character at the moment, trying to be really funny. I mean, he's cool. I'm always going to love Jericho because he's amazing, but, you know, I'm getting to the point where this chamber match really doesn't matter. I'm gonna be interested, but, you know, it's got to be, if they give it to Jack Swagger or, like, somebody, oh my god, I'm not ordering WrestleMania, but on to that one.
I think it's going to be a good match. That's all I'm going to say. Chambers, no matter who you put in there, they put freaking Santino Marella in there last time.
And now,
that was an incredible match at Elimination Chamber 2012.
They put Khali in there.
They put Khali in there. He got eliminated first.
Though.
But again, you can put, it's like the Money in the Bank. You can put however many superstars and whatever superstars you want, and it'll still work. I think it'll be a good match. I don't care about the outcome. I don't think we're going to particularly like the outcome. But we'll have to see.
I have a feeling it will either be Mark Henry or Jack Swagger. Dear God Almighty, if it's Jack Swagger,
not yet.
I swear.
We spent a lot of time on this match, but there's not a lot of matches on the card. We're gonna skip by the Divas Championship with Tamina and Caitlyn because I don't care about the Divas division. I'm sorry.
On.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Anyway. Now we go on to the World Heavyweight Championship match of Alberto Del Rio versus The Big Show for, the 5th time we've seen it already, and I am the same with you guys, facepalm everywhere, and I think that Dolph Ziggler, this is the perfect moment for him to cash in. I mean, Del Rio's should have a brutal match with Big Show, you know, and like I can see at the end, like Del Rio gets like a roll up pin or something like that. I don't know how he's gonna do it, but like he gets a roll up pin, and then all of a sudden Big Show knocks him out, and then Ziggler comes in. You know, that makes sense to me. But like, what are your thoughts?
Now, Big Show hasn't been relevant since 2006. I haven't cared about Big Show. I will never care about Big Show again. This whole past month, he's been a complete joke and a waste of my time and a waste of your time. And a waste of your time. And I don't care about seeing this match a 3rd time in the last month and a half for the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't care about Alberto Del Rio. I haven't cared about him since he lost at WrestleMania 27 when he clearly should have beaten Edge at WrestleMania 27 for the championship. This should be an average match at best. I don't care anymore. End this feud. Hashtag save us, Dolph Ziggler.
Del Rio and Big Show. I don't care. I don't think anyone here in this triangle absolutely cares.
Yeah.
I am jiggling my arm in anger at Del Rio and the Big Show.
Moving on.
The 6-man tag team match: John Cena, Super Ryback, Super Sheamus versus Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose. Now, there is no way the Shield can win. I'm sorry. There's no way the Shield can win. And if you don't know why Mr. Charisma is doing that, they had a Royal Rumble contest. And you can explain it because I wasn't necessarily there.
We picked numbers. whoever came out in those numbers, they have to cheer for the next year. And I got John Cena and Randy Orton. He got Dolph Ziggler and Damian Sandow. And my boy, he's going to pull it out again in Elimination Chamber. But my problem, John Cena, you don't have to bury a young upstart group. You will get yours. You will beat Rock at WrestleMania 29. You don't have to just be a young upstart group like The Shield. The Shield needs to grow. It was like your rapper gimmick. You needed to grow. You needed somebody to put you over. You don't need to bury The Shield. That's what's going to happen this Sunday. It's written in the stars again. The Shield will lose.
The Shield. I love the Shield. I don't mind Sheamus. Well, Sheamus is okay. Ryback, I don't mind. I actually grown to like Ryback. John Cena, I absolutely despise you.
No, he just did not say that. We have a John Cena mark in the room.
I despise you more than the Big Show.
He's going to beat The Rock.
All my love for 5 superstars gets buried by my hatred for you.
So,
This match is stuck with Super Cena winning.
it'd be nicer to see an elimination tag team match. I wish they'd do something like Lethal Lockdown, you know what I'm saying? Like, after a new superstar enters, like Roman Reigns, he enters. Then Dean Ambrose, random, he enters. So it's like 2-on-1 all of a sudden, you know? I think that makes perfect sense.
We should be booking this.
Bill
Breaker over here should book this too.
Of course, yeah. And now the main event that a lot of people are only buying for, and that's CM Punk versus Rock. Dose.
It will be a great match. Again, it was going to get to that level at the Royal Rumble, but unfortunately they went with the screwy finish, and it just kind of flattened.
Hashtag Phoenix Screwjob.
This without BS could be another amazing match. They were getting there at the Royal Rumble, and then they just stopped, and then they had a screwy finish, and I didn't care after that. And I didn't care about The Rock winning the championship. I see Rock beating CM Punk again, and don't be surprised if CM Punk gets his way into the WWE Championship match at WrestleMania, and you have a triple threat match.
Because a lot of people, I could see that possibly. You know what I'm saying? I think that I think because they have not cleared Undertaker yet. They haven't cleared him at all. So it's and everybody's thinking CM Punk versus Undertaker. But how are they gonna book that? And we have 6 weeks until WrestleMania after Elimination Chamber, and Undertaker's gonna have to do some major screw job against CM Punk. You know, CM Punk's gonna have to rant out in the ring, and then we're gonna have to hear a gong. You know. But we've already seen CM Punk versus Undertaker at Breaking Point, and
I think it would be different at this
It would be a
stage.
different aspect.
At this stage, you had CM Punk, who had one of the greatest, even though it was a mid-card title run, it was one of the greatest mid-card title runs of all time. And then you have The Undertaker on his biggest stage, and the stage where he just performs better than everybody else, in my opinion. Better than Shawn Michaels, better than Ric Flair, better than Hulk Hogan. It's his stage. And if you put those two guys on the biggest stage, it's going to be amazing.
So back to my analysis on the match.
in my opinion as well, I think that The Rock, it's a done deal that The Rock's gonna win. I mean, CM Punk winning, I don't know what direction they'd go to. I wouldn't want to see a triple threat match, and a lot of people want to see a triple threat match, but John Cena versus The Rock at WrestleMania 29. Who's gonna get his way? John Cena, of course. John Cena's gonna have the last laugh, and then WrestleMania 30, we're gonna see John Cena against nobody, because that's gonna be Stone Cold's year, baby. Return of those Steve Weiser versus CM Punk.
Well, back to my analysis on Rock and Punk. The bullcrap finish at Royal Rumble really lost my interest. I really don't care about this match again because honestly, I know The Rock's gonna win, and if Undertaker is cleared to compete, which I pray to God he is, and I think you could book Punk and Taker so well. Why are you looking at me like that, huh, fool?
No, I'm just waiting.
So that's my thoughts.
I have a lot of negativity in this, as you like to call it, this triangle about my boy here. Listen, John Cena is going to win at WrestleMania 29. Okay, he's going to beat The Rock because A, he sells the most merchandise in the WWE. B, he sells the most tickets in the WWE. And he is the face of that company.
Which
Don't
he
get me
main
wrong.
which he main evented 9 out of 12
It
pay-per-views.
wasn't CM Punk. It wasn't. Everybody says CM Punk was Superstar of the Year. Where was CM Punk's title matches in the middle of the card? Where was John Cena in the main event?
And
John-
John Cena was in the main event with CM Punk in Night of Champions. Look at that.
That's the only reason CM Punk got in that main event was because John Cena was with him. That's to be honest with you. But yeah, overall this show should be
Terrible.
not terrible.
I think it's gonna be-
I think it's gonna be a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's gonna be that kind of show.
I would go 6. 6.5.
I'd go 4.5.
Okay, now that's a little low.
Reason is
That's a bit low there.
Rock is going to win Screwy.
You should be banned from talking basketball. Derek Fisher, Derek Rose. Sorry.
He's not coming. Derek Rose says he's not coming back for a while, but this is getting off topic again. The pig, if he can think about what he is, because he's jiggling his arms with anger, according to him. So
4.25, 4.5. What are you talking about?
4.5 or 5. That's all I got for this pay-per-view. The Chamber, I think it's going to be the worst Chamber pay-per-view we've seen out of the WWE ever.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
I really don't think so. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Also, check out Anything Goes Show channel. Anything Goes Show WWE, as I might add. They have a Twitter account. Hopefully, they don't remind you as many times as WWE does as WWE app. So, but man, we're gonna get a rant before this video is over.
All right.
So anyway, thank you guys. And leave in the comment section below what you think the Elimination Chamber is gonna be like. What matches are you looking forward to the most? And that's pretty much it. Check out my channel, check out their channel, and that's pretty much it. Peace.